through though. Australia going through. That was a not much of a surprise. Not like, because I don't think Serbia were very good. Obviously, halftime, Belgium have definitely outperformed. They've been outperforming Spain right here. But earlier today, in not even Australia, France, Australia, Serbia. Serbia were weak. Like, Serbia were very weak. So what was it? Australia up 7, 16. They have 24 points going into the fourth quarter. Like, so they had that game very, very comfortably won. But when it comes to the Australia team, we saw Jade Melbourne. She's one of those players where it's like, she tends to either have a really, really good game or a really bad game. So you can see 11, 2, 4, 18 in her 4 games. And it's just like that even in the WNBA. Is like, when she goes and has her really good games, she looks real, real good. And when she has her bad games, she looks like she is barely a WNBA level player. Steph Talbot was okay. Alana Smith, based on like advanced analytics, Alana Smith's been the best player on the Minnesota Lynx team, which is hilarious, by the way. She's not. She's just not the best player. She's really damn good. But I've seen like some advanced analytics that say that she is, not the best. She's the second best player. She's better than Kayla McBride, according to advanced analytics. Fee Collier. She's obviously not better than Fee Collier. She's the second best player on the Minnesota Lynx team and coming in with 12 points for them. But it is, after the first game, 2 changes really did change stuff for them, because you can see 43-year-old Lauren Jackson no longer playing. Like, Lauren Jackson played 13 against Nigeria, 9 minutes against France, was it? Or against Canada. And afterwards, in the last 2 games, when it's like must win, it's like, nah. You might be one of the greatest ever. Like, genuinely one of the greatest ever. You're 43 years old and can't move. So unlike USA, who haven't benched their player that can't move, Australia did. And I feel bad for Kristy Wallace. Kristy Wallace, who had gotten 2 DNPs in a row. She had played 2 minutes today in garbage time. She played, 2 minutes today in garbage time. 0s across the stat. Had 3 turnovers. She had 3 turnovers in 2 minutes. I've never seen that before. I've never seen a person have no single stat except for 3 turnovers. Like, you can't even say she was just running around doing cardio. She was running around throwing the ball to the other team. Like, you see 13 minutes there against Nigeria. They realized early, maybe Kristy Wallace. Maybe Kristy Wallace is not the dog that Kristy Sides thought she was. But now you've got an Australia team that are going to be facing against Team USA. And I think that they are as good a matchup for Team USA as anybody. What odds do I give Australia of winning? 1%. I give them a 1% chance of winning this game. I give Belgium, if it's Belgium and USA in the final, I give Belgium like a 5% chance. If it's France versus USA in the final, I'll give France like a 15% chance. But Australia, the thing is, like, player for player, Australia probably match up best. It's just, they don't seem to play as well with each other. And even though they have Sandy Brondolo, it's not like it seems they have the greatest coaching in the world either. So when you got a 5 of Sammy Whitcomb, good WNBA player, Steph Talbot, decent WNBA player. Like, again, Whitcomb is a borderline starter. Alana Smith is a starter. Ezzy McMcGore is good. Jade Melbourne's fine throughout the 1. But you've got Ezzy McMcGore, who can give A'ja Wilson a little bit of trouble. She can. Like, it's not like she's this absolute unbelievable elite tier center as far as like will win you a game, but she's one of the best defensive players in the W, if not the best. She can give A'ja some trouble. How much trouble? That's yet to be seen, but I think she can give A'ja some trouble, and I think that Alana Smith can give Stewie some trouble. Just matchups wise, they match up better. But, like, you're not going to be able to play Smith 40, Ezzy 40. Pray there's no foul trouble. And they're not going to have enough on offense to win the game. I think they're going to probably hold... Like, if you look at Team USA, how they've been playing, like, they've just been scoring, like, unbelievably well. Like, Team USA's... It's been their offense has been exceptional. So, if you want to look at their games, they've scored 102 points, 87, 87 in their 3 games. And they're probably going to score close to 100 again today. I could see Australia holding them into the 70s. But I also don't see how Australia scoring more than 65 points against America. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up being a 15-point game. If it ends up being that level close. But I just don't see how Australia have enough firepower on offense. Like, if you gave Australia like a dynamic scorer or just a go-to player. Like, if you could combine Belgium and Australia, I think that would be a really good game. Like, if you could give... What Australia are missing is an Emma Mason type player. Is a Julie Van Loo type player. Like, as bad as she's been playing today, just that dynamic scorer who at any given game can go off. Like... And also, Australia have the depth that if, like, a Julie Van Loo is playing badly, you have a Jade... Like, you've got other players to run the one. You can leave her on the bench, which Belgium can't really afford to do. So if you had some sort of weird combination of Australia and Belgium, I think that they would have a good shot against the USA, but obviously you can't just combine countries. And right now, I think Australia did a good job of winning, and they won very comfortably. For Fever fans like myself... What we've noticed the entire year, Kristy Wallace is just bad at basketball. I'm sorry, Kristy Wallace is just really, really, really bad at basketball. And I do want to apologize for the title of this video. I do want to apologize for the thumbnail of this video. Talking about Kristy Wallace struggles as Australia make the semi-final to face Team USA. Because, I mean... Alana Smith's not going to get too many clicks. Neither is Jade Melbourne. But Kristy Wallace, as a Fever fan, there's a lot of Fever fans that subscribe to this channel. So the Kristy Wallace, we all know that Kristy Wallace has sucked. We've known that for all year. It took Sandy Brondolo 1 game to realize Kristy Wallace sucks. But no, Kristy side somehow just has this incredible trust in a player that I just don't understand. She's just very, very weak. But anyway, semi-final is a semi-final. They're going to be facing USA. There's no way USA can't or lose to Nigeria. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.